Okay, we are live. Once again, we apologize for the bad internet here at the Golden One Center. It's terrible, guys. But hopefully, this Kings Press signal is a lot better for you guys. The Kings made big time news today, and there are people calling. Let's get right to it, man. Welcome to the show. Hello.
What's up, Cowbell?
What's up, brother? What you want to talk about today?
Want to talk about Harrison Barnes. How's he gonna fit in with the Kings? What do you think about it?
So Harrison Barnes is going to be a very, very nice fit with the Sacramento Kings. The guy is averaging 18 points, shooting almost 40% from three, getting about 4 or 5 boards a game, and he's having an off year. So I'll take this off year, and it's only going to get better because he's going to play with a lot more weapons here in Sacramento. So I expect a lot of good things from him.
Well, because I've been hearing a lot of stuff about him being really inconsistent. What do you think about that?
About him being inconsistent?
Yes.
I mean, if you call 18 points not inconsistent, I'll take that all night.
Yeah, true.
I mean, he's only 26 years old, so I think he fits the timeline perfectly.
We don't miss Shup though, but I guess it was a great move for the team altogether.
I agree, brother. Appreciate your call, my man. Thank you so much.
All right, I appreciate you.
Take care, man. That was the first call of the night. It was kind of low, but the Kings made a big-time trade. 2 trades, as a matter of fact. The first video, we broke it right after the trade happened. The Kings traded away Iman Shumpert to the Houston Rockets. It was a 3-team trade between Cavaliers, the Rockets, and the Kings. Iman Shumpert went to Houston. Alec Burks from Cleveland came to the Sacramento Kings. And then the Rockets also got Saz Castillo. He got some picks out of that, Cleveland did. And, yeah, you got E-Man out here. E-Man doesn't even know. Had to struggle with the stream. A bunch of people on. They're like, oh, it sucks. I'm like, yeah, this stream does suck. But we finally connected to a better stream signal, I guess we can call it. But just your initial thoughts, brother.
So I just came out the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
I was too late for Fox. There was already so many cameras around him, but he sounded, professional, just saying what he had to say. And Buddy Hield was super professional. So Buddy was like, professionals, we got to bounce back, get rid of this game, we'll show up Friday, and let's get the W. But Willie, I felt a different vibe out of him. He was not happy, to say the least.
Why do you think that is? Is that his boy?
I think so. I think he was saying how they lost their energy because the first guys you hear talking every time we walk into a locker room is Justin Jackson and Iman Shumpert. Those are the first 2 guys you hear that are always loud, that are always talking. He's like, that's gone. He's like, we lost that. He's like, and someone asked him, well, how do you get that back? How do you get that? He's like, I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. It's like, oh.
It's not a big deal. What I feel is coming is he's kind of frustrated. He's seen all these things. He may be next. That's what he maybe feels. We're assuming that, obviously, but that's the type of business that we do, live in, and he knows that. So there's a lot of pressure on him. So I can see him being the one that's upset.
And I think what makes him upset is he sees a lot of Kings fans that are already telling him he's gone. You're gone. You're gone.
Right.
Get out of here.
Continually saying he's trash. Continually saying that he's no good. He's human too, guys. He feels the same pain, and just like any of us, if someone would talk down to us, we would get upset. And he is no different. He makes millions, but at the same time, it's tough to be in a situation because there's a lot of pressure on him to perform at a high level every single night. And again, I've said this in the past. You've said this in the past. We both believe Willie Cauley-Stein is a backup at best, that would be his ideal role. But on this team, he needs to be the starter. So all that pressure amounts to what we're seeing every single night. Sometimes you get bad Willie, sometimes you get so Willie, sometimes you get very good Willie. But that's who he is as a player. That's what you're gonna get out of Willie Clausen. That's who he is. Can he flip the switch? Sure, he can. A lot of players have in the past. But is he that type of guy? We don't know. We don't know. But as of right now, I can see why he's mad. I mean, he's out of all the players, I can see him because he knows that he's not part of like that nucleus going forward. So he probably feels that pressure already. So
I
anything
felt
else?
it. I felt it. And then you can tell who knew who was part of the plan.
Right, and that's my point.
Someone also said it feels like the last day of school and you're saying bye to your best friends because you guys are moving on, different colleges, stuff like that.
Who said that?
A Kings player.
Oh, okay. Off the record.
Yes.
Okay. Official. But yeah, tonight's game wasn't very good. And again, I'm going to do the whole intro. This show is presented by SeatGeek. If you guys want to go to an NBA game, if you want to go to a concert, make sure you use our code COWBELL and get $20 off your purchase. That really helps us, and you guys get a great deal. Also, Valley Tire Center, shout out to them. Brett and his wife are here tonight supporting their team. They love the Kings. They're hyped about the Harrison Barnes, Alec Burks trade. They feel this trade will make them a playoff contender. So make sure to follow them on Instagram at Valley Tire Center. They're a great follow. They'll educate you on the entire tire industry and just tell them that you guys heard about them on the Cowbell Kingdom platforms. It really helps us out as well. So the Kings had a bad game tonight. James Harden put up 36 points on them. It wasn't very good, man. I kind of got distracted with the whole Harrison Barnes things in that second, third quarter, but that's when that game got out of hand.
Yeah.
What happened, really?
Well, they knew Justin Jackson was traded before the game started.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't get word of it until later, till about the second quarter. But
oh, wow.
They knew it before.
Was the first chip that moved, didn't come to sacks. Here, like, okay, so there's one guy left, and we talked about it, Harrison Barnes. It wasn't the works, guys. The Kings will try to extend Harrison Barnes. So this is the thing about Harrison Barnes. So the Mavericks will use their remaining $10.5 million of cap space to acquire Harrison Barnes.
Perfect.
He's supposed to make about 8% in trade bonus in this contract, valued at roughly $686,000 as of Thursday. The cap hit for the Kings at $24.8 million this season. That's for him, and if he opts in for next season, it's $25.1 million. If he does opt in, the Kings will have $21 million in room for cap space to sign someone else. So very good backup. Harrison Barnes, to me and to a lot of people in the industry, is known to be a starter, 26 years old. If he does opt out, I can see him getting 4 years, $80 million, roughly around there. He's 26 years old. He's going to get that. He is a quality starter. He's averaging 18 points a game, guys. I mean, he's having an off year. That's insane because he's at 17.8. He's shooting 41% from 2, 39% from 3. That is a blessing right there. That is really good. And he's taking 6.4 attempts. So it's not a fluke, y'all. This guy's 10 points in 4 seasons with Golden State. He doesn't have to be the guy anymore here with the Kings. Sounds a pretty good deal, doesn't it? And I'm sorry if the stream is going in and out, man. It's super frustrating for us not having a consistent signal. But we'll try to have the audio version of this episode as well. Make sure to subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, all the great audio platforms. If you have an audio platform, we should be on it. Make sure to leave us a review. That really helps out a lot. And make sure to slap that like button. There's 47 people on the stream. So if you haven't hit that slide button, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so. Iman Shumpert can take his trademark scores to the Rockets. Low-key does make sense for them too now. So did anyone talk about the Kings being the scorers though or not?
Yes. So they asked Buddy Hield and they asked De'Aaron Fox, are the Kings still the scorers? And De'Aaron Fox said the Kings are still the scorers. Buddy Hield said the Kings are still the scorers.
So are they keeping it or not?
I doubt it. They were supposed to play the Scores pregame hype video
Mhm.
before the game. They did not do that. I thought it would have been nice to play.
Stream. So he pretty much said that it's not fair or it's okay to bash a player who wants out or who leaves the organization, but then it's okay and it's justified when the owners embarrass a player like Harrison Barnes midway through a game, pull him out, he's playing well, and tells him he just got traded. And he pretty much said, if you're gonna bash the guy who wants out, you gotta bash the owners and be balanced. But he's okay with both. He said it's all good and down for like
He
wanting
has a
out. So
narrative.
he has a narrative of him posting that. Make no mistake about it. LeBron James is a very intelligent human being. The dude is legit when it comes to that. E-Man playing some Willie Cauley-Stein. That's some crispy footage, though. I'm not even gonna lie.
It was. Someone had a light up and it was helping us out.
That looks great.
I want to see your reaction real quick.
How do you make that adjustment then to supplement that you're talking about? Your guess.
He lost a good friend in Iman Shumpert. It's not the same. They aren't the team they were yesterday. It makes sense. It makes sense. And, just my reactions on that is, I mean, he's, again, like you said, bro, he's upset. I can feel the vibes from the video. I can't imagine just being there next to him and being like, oh, man, like, I feel that. So it's definitely frustrating. On him shooting, even though he's shooting an exceptional 40% from three. So I don't know what you guys are saying.
To know about Alec Burks' shooting percentage. You did tell him about the video you did previously before the game?
Alec Burks is shooting 37% roughly from three-point land. He's a long, athletic wing defender who can play the 1, 2, and 3.